A very good afternoon to you and welcome to Lunchtime News. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Starting off with the headlines. The chief suspect in the murder of a police constable and his wife dies in police fire. Commonwealth Secretary General Kamlesh Sharma welcomes national census on extent of the loss of life during the war. A racket to steal fuel uncovered in Kantale. All Ceylon Bakery Owners Association states that the price of bread may increase from next year. And on international news, Thai police remove barricades at police and government headquarters in a bid to diffuse tensions. The highest rainfall over the past 24 hours was reported from Kurundu-Oya area in Nuwara district, with the figure standing at 108.2 millimeters. The Department of Meteorology states that rains can be experienced during afternoon and evening hours of today, and the Deputy Director of the Department, Anusha Varnasinghe, says that the atmospheric disturbance over the island has now developed into a low-pressure zone. She also warned of strong winds, and the Met Department says that thunder showers can be expected in the northern, eastern, north central provinces and the Hambantota district. The All Ceylon Bakery Owners Association states that attention has been focused on increasing the price of bread from January next year. The chairman of the association, N.K. Jayawardena, says that the government is preparing to impose a tax on wheat flour from January. He notes, therefore, that the price of bread will be increased in the event of a tax revision.
If the government decides to impose taxes on wheat flour next year, the price of bread will definitely be increased. We hope the government will pay the attention to the industry, as it is difficult for us to maintain the industry already. Close to 500,000 of the population depend on this industry.
The Special Raids Unit of the Anuradhapura Senior DIG's office has uncovered a racket of stealing fuel in the Kantale area when fuel is being brought in bowsers from the Trincomalee harbour. The Special Raids Unit of the Anuradhapura Senior DIG's office conducted the raid last evening following a tip-off. According to the police, the chief racketeer and another person was arrested. Fuel imported by an Indian company have been released by the racketeers from bowsers transporting fuel from the Trincomalee harbour. Our correspondent says the racket had been operated for some time in a reserve in the Kantale area. However, our correspondent notes that the bowsers had been removed from the location at the time of the raid. The police suspect that the racketeers had removed fuel from 40 to 50 bowsers a day at this location. 345 litres of petrol, 220 litres of diesel, 5 barrels and 24 cans along with 16-inch pipes have been taken into police custody. The suspects and equipment were handed over to the Habarana police for further investigations. Commonwealth Secretary General Kamlesh Sharma has welcomed the announcement made by the government of Sri Lanka that it will conduct a national census to determine the extent of the loss of life during the war.
Kamlesh Sharma says the census will advance the process of post-conflict reconciliation sought in the National Lessons Learned and Reconciliation Commission report. The Commonwealth Secretary-General hopes that every attempt will be made to record accurately the information and chronologies provided by victims, families and witnesses during the census, and encourages all concerned to provide the information required. Sharma hopes the findings of this census will be made public after its completion, stressing that healing and enduring reconciliation will only come about when the truth is known about what happened in the past.
6 Sri Lankan fishermen have been taken into custody by the Indian Coast Guard for breaching the Indian maritime boundary. This was confirmed by the Ministry of Fisheries.
The fishermen who set out to sea on the Dulaj Putha 8 vessel were arrested and their vessel was also taken into custody by the Indian Coast Guard. The Ministry of Fisheries states that the group of fishermen had set out to sea on the 22nd of last month from Trincomalee. According to the ministry, so far 166 Sri Lankan fishermen have been arrested by the Indian authorities and 31 vessels seized. The ministry adds that 400,000 rupees is to be sent to the Sri Lanka High Commission in Chennai to provide necessary facilities to these fishermen.
Visakha Balika Vidyalaya in Bandarawala won the best project of the 2013 Diyasara Circle program organised by News First in Eslon Lanka Private Limited today. The awards presentation was held at the Capital Maharaja Organisation Auditorium yesterday. The Diyasara Circle program was initiated in 6 schools with the aim of creating awareness among students on the importance of water conservation and water crisis. Students of the Diyasara Circle were present for the event held last morning. Awards were presented for project proposals on managing water problems in schools located in different geographic conditions. St Andrews College in Putlam, Bastian Siva Mahavidyalaya in Kakirawa, PDS Kularatna Mahavidyalaya in Ambalangoda, Parakramabhu Central College in Polonnaruwa and Visakha Vidyalaya in Bandarawala were recognised in this manner. The project reports submitted by the schools were judged by a panel of experts. The award for the best project was won by Visakha Balika Vidyalaya in Bandarawala. Taking a look at one of our local stories, the chief suspect in the murder of a police constable and his wife in Kamburupitiya has died in police fire. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajit Rohana said that the chief suspect had hurled a hand grenade at the police special task force and was killed in police retaliatory fire.
Meanwhile, News First U reporter Sumit Kodagoda in Kamburupitiya sent in this footage of the incident. Two more suspects in the murder of the police constable attached to the anti-vice squad of the Matra police and his wife were arrested by the police on the 26th of last month. The police had escorted the two suspects to Denagama in Halmana to reveal the location of a hidden arms cache based on information that had come to light. The suspects had subsequently escaped from the custody of the police officers and had jumped into the Denagama reservoir along with the police officer. Police Constable Valigamalena Rachige Sunil and his wife Udupiti Appulage Apsara were brutally murdered on the night of the 16th of last month. The couple's 2-year-old daughter was injured in the incident. One of the suspects in the murder was killed on the 22nd of last month after he was arrested in Hakmana and shot at police officers who returned fire. The suspect was being escorted by the police to reveal the location of a hidden arms stash.
With that, we wrap up Lunchtime News. I'm Stephanie Lazarus. Join us again at 1:55 as we keep you on the know of the very latest.